of a teen trying to share his love of tennis. He's created a program for kids that normally wouldn't get the chance to play. We're going to take you behind the scenes of No-Limitz Tennis and show you how Ryan Teng puts it all together. Ryan Teng loves tennis. He's one of the millions of tennis players around the world who play as often as they can.
I've been playing tennis since I was 9 years old. I've enjoyed the sport. I'm not the best at the sport per se.
But he's dedicated, and he wants others to have the same passion he does. So this 15-year-old started his own tennis academy.
No-Limitz Tennis is a special needs tennis organization aimed at providing kids who otherwise do not have access to the game of tennis. I started No-Limitz Tennis because at my own school, in society, in the community, even at the grocery store, I see some of these children just not getting the same respect that they should as the other kids receive. Like, for example, at school, I see some of these kids getting taunted, and I feel as if No-Limitz Tennis would be a great place to provide a safe environment for them to be themselves.
And so in 2012, he started the program. It was so popular, he soon had a waiting list.
The goals of No-Limitz Tennis was to show the world, the society, that we do have a special needs community and we can serve them in many more ways. It's important to give back because it helps you realize how much you actually have. And at the end of the day, these are the kids who actually really need something, really need a friend, really need somebody there for them. My inspiration is seeing these kids and their parents happy at the end of the day.
It takes a lot of work.
Let me double check.
It's not just showing up and rolling out the balls.
Okay, you two, find any kid with a number 16 or 18.
There's plenty of planning.
How many of the awards are now? Have you given them any of the awards or no?
Not yet.
In terms of fundraising, most of the rackets that are donated come from the club already. The coaches are here on their own time, the volunteers here on their own time, so the food is mostly donations. So everything is donations. We don't really pay for anything ourselves, and the community is very gracious in providing that.
Why is it important to give special needs kids access to tennis?
It's really important to give these kids access to tennis because they usually don't get to play any sport of any sort. And because I love tennis and I always play tennis all my life since I was small, I thought it'd be really great to introduce all these kids who don't really have access to these sports a great tennis experience on Sundays.
How does doing this affect you?
It takes up a lot of my weekends. Aside from homework and hanging out with friends, I really don't have time for other things.
What's your favorite part about this program?
When everybody is in action. All the courts are set up, everything's working as it should, and the participants are happy, the volunteers are working great, and the coaches are doing what they're doing.
How proud are you?
Very proud. I mean, without the volunteers, without the coaches, without my parents who are all support me and work with me, this wouldn't have been possible.
And now it's time for No-Limitz Tennis. I'm going to follow Ryan around. The coaches have arrived and the players are starting to gather.
Yeah, I want to pull some kids from that court down there.
Remember, Ryan is just 15 years old. He's responsible for this whole thing, and it's about to get exciting.
What's going on right now?
Happy chaos. Happy chaos.
Happy chaos.
Ryan makes his way through the crowd, making sure everything is happening the way that it should.
Lily, can you go to court 18? There'd be a volunteer waiting there for you.
Provide the rackets for all these kids?
Yes, rackets are all spread out along here.
Oh, okay.
He now has to square away his volunteers.
I need you two.
Yeah?
Alex, I need you. I want to pull you out.
What are you going to do once this starts?
Once this starts, I have to reorganize the kids in numbers because some of the courts are lopsided in terms of numbers.
Okay.
So I have like 20 on one court, 2 on another court.
How do you learn how to do all of this?
The first time we did it, I had no idea. So just sort of learn through trial and error. As I failed, I learned not to do that.
So what's going to happen next?
I'm going to go out and see which volunteers are standing around and make them do something. And which kids are on what courts, and I have to assess and see what's going on.
Okay.
So it's sort of go with the flow, I guess you could say, for now.
What's going on this court? What is he teaching you?
I just have to leave the coaches to their own devices because they're generally more creative. They know what they're doing. Right now, Chuck's just feeding balls to the kids. As you can see, that court's a little lopsided, so we need to flip some kids around and put some kids on that court. So I need to run down to court 20 right now.
All in a day's work for Ryan.
You don't aim for me, you aim for that thing or the camera. I never thought this program would be possible or as large as it is now. It's good to have goals because it gives you something to work for. When No-Limitz first began, it was just me and my mom and about 20 volunteers, but now it's still me and my mom. But we have an army of over like 80 volunteers. Doing all this has taught me that not only is there a large community of special needs children that we can serve, but there are more than one way we can serve and give back to our community. I always thought that it was the greatest thing in the world to donate to a charity. And just to donate, give $5 here and there, or give $100, but actually being here, being hands-on can make all the difference in the world.
It looks like Ryan's program will continue even after he goes to college. He has a 12-year-old sister who may continue the program.
Yeah, you gotta